In this video, I'm going to show easy exercises that can fix lower back pain in 30 seconds. Stay tuned. Hey everyone, Dr. Rowe coming to you from SpineCare in St. Joseph, Michigan. In this video, we're going to go over a collection of proven exercises that target the main muscles that cause lower back pain while focusing on giving the quickest relief possible, even within 30 seconds. Each one of these exercises works differently. They're going to target different muscles, be shown in different positions. To get the best results, go through them all and use what gives you the most relief. With that being said, let's get started. So if you're dealing with a lot of muscle tightness right now, including from spasms or knots, give this one a try. It's a self-massage technique that can give instant relief. All you're going to need is something soft and round. A tennis ball works perfectly. If you don't have one, roll up several large socks into a ball. It should work. So we're going to start lying flat on our back on a floor or in bed. Have your legs roughly hip width apart, knees bent, feet flat. Take your ball and place it right over the spot in the lower back that you're having the most amount of pain or discomfort. For me, it's a little bit more off to my left, and with this one, place it over muscle. Don't place it over the spine. From here, what I'm going to do is press my body weight into the ball to the point where it's a really good, comfortable self-massage going on, not to the point where it's causing any discomfort. From here, we're going to build into our self-massage. So take your hands, put them right on your hips. Imagine your tailbone. What you want to do is scoop it upward like this, curling your tailbone towards your belly button and towards your spine. As you do this, you're going to feel that your hips start to rock backward, but more importantly, that ball is going to glide over those tight, achy muscles, and this one usually feels really, really good. Build into this as much as you can. Hold it for a couple seconds, release it, and now go in reverse. Here's your tailbone. What you want to do this time around is scoop it downward, pressing it into the floor or the bed. Again, that ball is going to glide over those muscles, but go backward and forward like this about 5 to 10 times. With each repetition, just keep building into it more and more. Afterwards, see how you feel. If that spot is loosened up, no more pain, you're good to go. And from there, you can just switch over any spot in the lower back that is needed and repeat. The nice thing is too, you can do this over the glutes or the buttocks, and you can also do it over the hip. So with the hip, what I like to do is place it off to my side and then roll my body weight a little bit more like this. And at that point, I can really target around the hip. I love doing this. It feels great. So if you do have one spot that's really stubborn, doesn't want to release, this is how you can take it to the next level and get a deeper self-massage. Let's take that ball, place it right over that spot. Whatever side the ball is on, for me it's on my left side, what you're going to do is take that side's knee, take your hands cup around your knee, and now pull your knee towards your chest as much as you can until you feel a really good activation of the glutes or the buttocks working into the lower back. Once you feel that, press your body weight down into the ball as much as you can, hold that, and now swing your knee from side to side, going left and right, kind of like a pendulum. Do this one slowly because it can become very sensitive over that ball very quickly. I like to do this roughly about 5 to 10 times in both directions. At that point, I release it, see how I feel. If it needs a little bit more, just keep repeating this until it finally loosens up. But if it does loosen up, you can switch over any spot in the lower back or the butt cheeks area right here and repeat till everything is nice and loose. So here's a really good standing exercise that can give lower back pain relief within seconds. Whatever side that you're having the most amount of pain or discomfort, let's say it's your right side, take that side's leg and place over the other side just like this, toes pointed straight ahead. What I'd like to do with this front leg is bring it over as much as I can until I feel a really good stretch form on the outside of my painful side's hip. We're going to hold this and now put our arms out in front of us, overlapped, kind of like a genie position. Now what you want to do is slowly rotate or twist towards the other side, just to the point where you feel a really good stretch form in your lower back. You're going to hold this and now slowly tilt or lean away from that painful side. So we're going to twist and lean away like this. At this point, you should feel a really good stretch forming across your ribs into your lower back towards your hip. This will target a muscle called the quadratus lumborum or the QL muscle, huge instigator of lower back pain. Let's hold this for 5 seconds. We're going to release it and then repeat this over and over again for at least 5 to 10 times, or just keep repeating it until everything loosens up and you're not getting any more improvements. If you would like to take this one to the next level and get a little bit deeper of a stretch, you can do what is called the ballerina. It's pretty similar. So again, we're going to take that painful side's leg, put it over just like this, and this time around though, I'm going to take the hand on the back side, I'm going to place it right over my hip, and then the hand on the painful side I place overhead just like this. So it kind of looks like a ballerina. The movement is pressing our hips towards that painful side while we lean away at the same time. You should feel a much deeper stretch across your lower back working towards your hip, targeting that QL muscle. This time around though, I like to hold it for about 30 seconds, relax, take a breather, repeat this 3 to 5 times. But go through both of those movements. You're probably going to find that one just helps you out a little bit more. At that point, keep throwing repetitions in until everything is nice and loose. Just remember though, whatever you do on one side, always do on the other to help keep everything in balance. So when it comes to lower back pain, a major overlooked cause actually comes from our front side, from tight core muscles and hip flexors. Here's a really good exercise called the Cobra Scorpion that's going to target both and hopefully give instant relief. Let's start with the Cobra. We're going to start lying on our stomach on a floor and support our upper body weight on our forearms. Just put your hands together, have your forearms roughly in a V shape. From here, you're going to make sure to keep your hips and pelvis as flat as possible on the floor during this exercise. So don't let them lift up like this. Instead, all movement is going to come through our upper back. What I'm going to do is use my arm strength to press my chest and shoulders straight towards the ceiling as much as I can. You should feel a stretch form over your front core muscles that works towards your pelvic floor, finally towards the front of your thighs, targeting the hip flexors. Once you feel this, you're going to hold it, and I'll take it to the next level by building into the scorpion. This one is going to help target the lower back a little bit more. So let's bend our knees at 90 degrees, put our legs together. Now moving through your hips and pelvis as much as you can, slowly lower your legs towards one side until you feel a really deep but comfortable stretch form in your lower back. You want to hold this for 3 to 5 seconds, release it, and then repeat it on the other side, just like a nice pendulum swinging from side to side. Do this nice and slowly for 3 times on both sides. Afterwards, you can relax, take a breather. But repeat this whole cycle about 3 to 5 times, or as many times that's needed until everything is nice and loose, or you're not getting any more improvement. So here's an exercise that can target a ton of muscles that cause lower back pain, including the glutes and the piriformis. This is called the 90-90. What we're going to do is start on a floor, and with this one, I would start with the most tight or painful side towards the back. So I'm going to demonstrate what to do if you have left-sided lower back pain. This front leg is going to go straight out in front of us, knee bent at 90 degrees. Our back leg is going to go straight off to our side, knee also bent at 90 degrees. What you want to do with this back hip is press it down towards the floor as much as you can until you feel a really deep but comfortable activation of the muscles around the groin working into the hip. We're going to hold that during this exercise. From here, we're going to have our back nice and straight, and we're just going to lean forward, lowering our chest towards the floor. At this point, you're going to feel a deep activation of the glutes or the buttocks that works into the lower back. Once you feel that, hold this comfortably for 30 seconds, and during that time period, just do nice, slow, controlled breathing. Let out as much tension as you can. You're going to come back up, take a breather, and repeat this 3 to 5 times, and just keep building into it over and over again. If you would like to take this one to the next level and target some more muscles, this is what you can do. Instead of leaning forward like this, take the hand on the back side, reach forward as much as you can, and then scoop and reach towards the other side, lowering your chest towards the floor at the same time. You're going to feel a really deep stretch form at the bottom of your ribs that works towards the lower back, towards your hip. What you're going to do is hold this for 30 seconds, relax, repeat that 3 to 5 times. You can also do a reaching motion like this, so don't pivot forward. Instead, just put the hand on the backside overhead and just reach towards the other side. I would go through all of these movements. You're probably going to find that one just helps you out the most, and just keep repeating that over and over again until everything loosens up or you're not getting any more improvement. Just remember though, whatever you do on one side, always do on the other to help keep everything in balance. So here's an exercise that's a little bit more advanced, but it's going to help target everything: our hip flexors, our glutes, our lower back muscles. I call this one the lunge, twist, and lean. We're going to start in a lunge position, and I always recommend having the most tight or painful side towards the back. So I'm going to demonstrate what to do if you have a little bit more left-sided lower back pain. So let's keep our back nice and straight and lunge our body weight forward as much as we can until we feel a deep but comfortable stretch form over the front of our thigh, working towards our groin. This would target the hip flexors. Once you feel this, you're going to hold this and now put your hands out in front of you, overlap them, kind of like a genie position, and slowly turn or rotate through your back towards the other side. You're going to feel a really deep stretch form in your lower back, working towards your hip. You want to hold this comfortably for 20 to 30 seconds. You're going to release it and then repeat this 3 to 5 times. And with each repetition, try to build into it just a little bit more. So to take this one to the next level, we can do a leaning motion, which is going to be a much deeper stretch. So let's lunge into this one, hold it, but this time around, I'm going to take the hand on the painful side, put it overhead like this, and I'm just going to lean away from that painful side as much as I can. Aim to feel a deep stretch pretty much across your ribs, working into your lower back towards the belt line, towards the hip. This one just feels like it stretches that whole side. It usually feels really, really good. Hold this for 20 to 30 seconds, relax, repeat this 3 to 5 times. Go through both of those movements. You're probably going to find that one just helps you out a little bit more, and at that point, keep throwing repetitions in until everything is nice and loose. Just remember though, whatever you do on one side, always do on the other to help keep everything in balance. If the exercises help, please support the channel by giving this video a like and maybe subscribing too. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.